Tonight's broadcast will start soon. Stay tuned. 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 Tonight's broadcast will start soon. Stay tuned.
We on fire. Step up in the party. Step up in the party high. We on fire. Right up to the party. Right up to the party high. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. Hit 'em up, get 'em up, put 'em up, we waking up high with my dogs riding high when we pull up.
Alright, ready, record. 2, 1, start record.
Madonna University's one-of-a-kind broadcast and cinema arts program prepares you for success. Gain hands-on experience from professors who have worked in the industry. Work in a close, team-driven environment to create high-quality video. Network with industry professionals and gain valuable connections for your future. Come learn and create with us here at Madonna University.
Learn from professors who care about your success.
Prepare to succeed in a life of service to others.
Experience fulfillment in a career you love.
Madonna University. Learn more at madonna.edu.
We welcome you inside the MAC. Crusaders soccer, Cougars soccer, and a Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference matchup between two top teams in the conference. The Cougars sitting in the middle of the pack around the 4 spot, depends on the statistic, and the Crusaders sitting in the top alongside Indiana Tech, who they played last time out on Saturday in a 2-2 draw here at the Madonna Athletics Complex. Sean Massa, Nicola Sassorga bringing you the action live into the comfort of your homes. This is a Crusader team that has been playing their hearts out recently. They tied with an Indiana Tech team, number 18 in the country, last time out, and it was a game which they trailed every single step of the way, seemingly. Down 1-0, tie it up with less than 4 minutes remaining in the first half, and then down 2-1, and they tie it up off a set piece that ricocheted off the crossbar to draw with a Warrior team that they have not beat in a while. We talked to one of the captains, one of the seniors, Jan Brun. He said, listen, a draw against an Indiana Tech team kind of seems like we won the conference. It's a team that's had our number, and it's a team that historically beats us and is very difficult to take down no matter where the game is played. Well, the Crusaders were able to find out a 2-2 draw, and now they look to keep the momentum rolling. They're number 20 in the country. It's their highest ranking of the season. The Cougars coming off a big-time win as well. Cougars saw Indiana Tech 3 games ago. They lost 3-0. But it's a Crusader team that has had their opportunities on the season that, well, they've had games where they should be winning, and they happen to win 1-0 or draw 0-0, going back to that Taylor game that probably hurts in the national rankings.
Yeah, now in this game it's really important to, after that tie, they just bounce back and forget about that game and move on. So they're not supposed to underestimate or overestimate the opponent. They just gotta play their own game and get this W.
It's a much-needed W. That draw kept them knotted up with Indiana Tech at 7-0-1 in the conference. Both remain unbeaten, still at the top of the WAC, looking for that auto bid with the regular season championship and potentially another if they meet in the conference championship. Here's Nakajima through the middle, makes a nice move, splits defenders, taken down. No call is made, and we play on. Cleary clears it out of danger, but Ryota Nakajima, who was one of the players that we were kind of talking amongst ourselves before as a player to watch today, made a nice move to the right side but was taken down by the defense. It was a good play by Brandon Trace. He's a sophomore.
From this angle, it really looked like somebody tripped him. There was 3 guys around him. He passed first 2. He also could have fallen those contacts too and get a foul, but I thought it was an obvious foul. And now there's a chance for the Cougars.
Oh, that's a nice pass. A little bit behind the intended target, but pretty nice ball through the other side. Now Santino Savasto far with the ball. The Cougars working around Jordy Lopez, the lone Crusader on the plus side of the 50. Worked on to the near side. Cleary looking to get this thing deep. It's a Crusader team that has one of the better goalies in the country and in the conference in Afonso Enrique. But that was one of the interesting things about that Indiana Tech game. 2 of the best goalies in the country, 2 best goalies in the conference statistically. 5 total shots and 4 of them went in.
Yeah, I mean, they just say a lot about quality of the game. Only 5 shots. It says about defense, and if defense doesn't make it, it's going to be a really tough chance for the goalkeeper to save the goal.
Afonso Enrique had the only save of that 2-2 draw versus Indiana Tech. And he's been a guy that the Crusaders have gone to all season on the backside that has really, really helped their team tremendously. Here's Andres Gomez, second in the country in assists this season for number 10, having a heck of a year. Puts it through the middle. Broken up was Ryota Nakajima on the slide tackle, and foul's going to get called. So Gomez will set it at the line and boot it to the other way for Jonier Torres-Gonzalez, who had himself a game against Indiana Tech on the defensive side of the ball. He's been fantastic as of late as the Cougars are going to take this one the other way.
Tell me about that save from Enrique. Was it like a really good save, or was it a hard shot?
The one save of that game was a set piece from just outside the box on the right side on the left side goal. So where Afonso Enrique currently stands, it was up towards the crossbar. Enrique had the jump to get to it, but got his fingertips on it, just put enough loft into it in the air to get a second chance effort on it. It was a pretty nice save on a chance that you wouldn't think was dangerous, but as that ball just kept rising in the wind, it became more and more dangerous, but Afonso Enrique read it perfectly off the foot of, I believe it was Guy Moriera, the leading goal scorer for Indiana Tech, the freshman who's having a sensational season. As here's Jonier Torres-Gonzalez for the Crusaders. He's been having a sensational season as well. Moves it forward to Nakajima. All the way on the far side, that was Ryushin Harami on the play. Here's Ren Suzuki. Suzuki down the right side lane, veers it over to the wing for Jan Brun. Ryota Nakajima took it away. Gomez in the middle.
Yeah, we kind of seeing some different formations, at least when it comes to rotation.
What a fake by Nakajima. Let Lopez take it. Lopez's pass just behind Ryota, and Cleary's going to get a chance to change it. That could have been an absolutely beautiful play. Nakajima rolls over the pass. Lopez touch pass to Nakajima, but was not in stride. Here's Jan Brun veering towards the baseline. Brun trying to make a move to cut into the box. Brun trying to use his body. Puts it in front. That shot is wide. Here's Brun again, cutting up front, looking for Watkins on the far side post shot. What a save! Oh my goodness, diving out of the goal. That was Austin Freemeyer.
That was actually an incredible save. Like, I thought that was 100% a goal.
The junior from Kalamazoo with an unreal save, and now the Crusaders set up with a corner on the far side. It's Daniel Watkins, the sophomore, the man who tied that game against Indiana Tech, just tucking it under the bar. Crusaders have had pretty successful corners this year. Andres Gomez usually the one to deliver, but now it's going to be Daniel Watkins put through. Some weaving going on in the box. This one's high in the air. Header off the corner. I think that one went off the post, actually.
Yeah, it was.
Post or hand, either way, Freemeyer made a pretty nice play. Lopez long-range shot towards the box, deflects it, now booted out of danger by Cleary. Take a breath if you're a Cougars fan, because the Crusaders just had 3 opportunities to make it a 1-0 game.
I think 2 of those shots actually hit the crossbar or sidebar. So
Brun stops that clear and now looks to flip the other way. Brun, beautiful fake, now goes over to where he was originally going to go. It's Jordy Lopez, leads the team in goals with 9, trying to become the second player in the WAC to double digits. Here's Jan Brun. Brun cutting towards the middle, right foot over to Andres Gomez. Gomez has a little bit of time to work. He's looking on the wing. He leaves easily for Rafferty. Through the middle to Ryushin Harami. Rami crosses the Brun, who has all day. Brun with the right, sets up. Brun looking for a long-range shot. He elects to go short pass to Nakajima. Back to Ren Suzuki. Chips over on the near side. Jordy Lopez with a nice stop with the right. Good pass to Brun. Brun fakes the give and go. Now tries to go with the chip pass, but it's off the defender. Crusaders absolutely controlling on the offensive side. They work it back to the defensive end. Junior Torres-Gonzalez takes it himself down the wing. Left foot into the corner. Beautiful pass. A chance for the Crusaders. Contact.
What was the call there? Corner?
It's going to be a corner. There's a lot of contact there. They don't call any foul, but they're going to give the Crusaders the corner as it was put out of play by the defense. This Cleary defense clearly has, no pun intended, one idea and one idea only, and that's make sure the Crusaders don't get in a dangerous opportunity.
Yeah, they play that close-up zone kind of. It's with pretty much 10 players coming all the way to back while the striker just chasing ball around it, and that's going to be really tough because Crusaders like those short passes to, break the defense. Now it's going to be tougher. Maybe long balls would be a better solution here.
Watkins from the corner. The last corner from this spot, no more than 2 minutes ago, was pretty darn good. This one's low inside and deflected away. Blocked by a defender and now cleared back towards midfield. It's Noah Searle, the lone Cleary Cougar at midfield, but now with a lot of speed going the other way. It's Sellenby. Sellenby over to the corner. A lot of speed on the back check. Able to get to it was Daniel Watkins, the man who took that corner. It's taken away by the Crusaders. A beautiful play to get back by Ryushin Harami.
I believe this is something that Cougars are waiting for. Just that mistake from the Crusaders and attack as fast as they can and try to get a goal off the fast break.
Suzuki waiting. He looked like he wanted to try the stretch for Rafferty down the left side wing. Elected to pull back. Junior Torres-Gonzalez over for Harami. Once again, if you're just tuning in, number 20 Madonna versus Cleary here on the Madonna Athletics Network on this pretty nice mid-October afternoon. It may be a little chilly in the Metro Detroit area, a bit of a cold front, but the sun is out. There's not a cloud in the sky, and it's making for a pretty nice day. This play is blown dead as Watkins was looking for the chip through ball for Jan Brun.
Yeah, it was a handball. He can settle that ball. Sometimes that ball doesn't want to listen to you. But yeah, we're seeing some changes in the defense. Now Torres and Felipe are way back. We usually see there either Gabriel or somebody else, but coach wanted to try with Torres as a central back. He usually plays like a right or left back. So let's see how that works for our defense.
Pretty interesting setup. Austin Freemeyer, the keeper, back all the way towards midfield. He boots this thing all the way into the box. It's batted down. Good header by Suzuki. This one booted high in the air, and offsides is called. Wouldn't have been anywhere close to the goal either way, but offsides called. It was Felix Arndt, the sophomore from Germany, on the play. Now the Crusaders look to flip the field right on back. They've had a lot of danger and a lot of possession in this game. That pass from Watkins goes into the Cleary bench. It's fielded by Dan Boley in his 3rd season at the helm of the Cougars. Over on the backside, a lot of new coaches in the WAC along the men's soccer side.
Yeah, now Crusaders are trying with the long balls, but Wynn's going to do its job and kind of make that hard to happen.
It's a good touch pass on the near side, read perfectly by Brune. Good pass over to the middle for Suzuki. This Crusader team does one thing, and they do it very well, and that's misdirect passes, and they place everything seemingly so perfect. They've been playing together for a while, and it's something that Mark Zathi's team loves to do. They love to work through the middle. They work it through the middle here. There's Jordy Lopez. Beautiful pass behind the back. On a cue for Suzuki. Chips into the box. He's looking on the far end for Harami. Too much into the corner. Harami pushes it towards the side.
Do you know how many years of just being together it takes to do stuff like that?
And considering Jordy Lopez missed all last season with a lower body injury, was first team all-conference in 2022, missed 2023 due to an injury. He's back here in 2024 and was a big piece to get back for Mark Zathi's squad. He's been fantastic, trying to become, as we said, the 2nd player in the WAC to double-digit goals. Ryota Nakajima has just been dancing around today. It was broken up when he tried to get it through the middle, but Jan Brune in the back check. It's Ren Suzuki through the middle, leaves for Jonier Tornes Gonzalez. As Nicola pointed out, playing more in the center this time, was mainly on the left side of the defense against Indiana Tech, where he thrived. He was probably the most notable defender on the field, someone that gave the Indiana Tech coaching staff problems. Cutting through the middle, Suzuki, touch pass, looking for open space. That one's broken up by the Cougars. It was Leonardo Vitali.
Yeah, one interesting thing about our coach is he doesn't stick with one starting lineup and play it all through the season like most coaches do. I think our coach actually recruits, doing different things, looking who has more speed in defense or who has more strength. And with the Torres here, I think he's a more faster player than, for example, like Gabriel. So maybe that was the reason why Torres is starting today.
Corey Matthews not in the starting lineup. See if we'll see him later. Have a quote from Mark Zathi. Don't necessarily want to say it, but we'll keep that alone. It's Jan Brune for Ryota Nakajima. Nakajima trying to split through 3 Cleary defenders. It's booted out. Felipe Archibald with a nice header to keep it on the plus side of the 50. Brune through the middle. That's a nice pass for number 8. He's been fantastic this year.
Yeah, when he missed that one game because of suspension, you can tell that he was missing. It was just that creator missing for us.
Beautiful pass over to Ryota Nakajima. It was a long-range pass from Gomez, the 2nd leading assist maker in the country.
Did you see that?
It's going to be cleared. Felipe Archibald boots this away. Ryan Mitchell, our cameraman, can't make the play.
That was a perfect chance for a header.
And Nakajima is down.
Yeah, I saw a push off the ball. Well, nobody was looking. I saw it.
Officials discussing. I believe this one is just going to go towards Cleary. They're just going to get a chance to boot this one away as Felipe Archibald had to break up the through pass.
He'll get a warning this time, but next time. When he gets a harder start, it's going to be probably a yellow card for him, so he got to be careful. Number 35.
Looks like the warning is attested to number 35, Toby Maddock, the junior defender from England, the transfer from Wilmington University. This one down the side on the throw-in. Suzuki's going to head this one back towards midfield. Here's a chance for Jordy Lopez using the size to the advantage to outmatch the shorter defender.
Pass.
Beautiful through ball. Here's an opportunity. Harami, but it's booted out of the way by Vitali on defense. Live to see another day.
Interesting fact about Jordy, he's an ex-Division 1 player, right?
Jordy Lopez, first team all-conference in 2022. And, of course, the transfer from Duquesne University in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, you can tell that he used to play a good soccer. He plays it now, so I think he has a bright future in front of him.
Big time get for Mark Zathi's squad was Jordy Lopez. He proved it in 22 and proved it last year. Even though he wasn't on the field, you could just tell. As we said with Jan Brune, he missed the game due to suspension. You could tell he wasn't there. You could tell all last season there was something missing on the offensive end, and it was Jordy Lopez, who has 9 goals already in the season.
And to put that in perspective, the second leading goal scorer last year was Jan Brun with 7. Brun playing more of a midfielder / defense whenever he's needed.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
Brun is everywhere, and he's got 3 goals in the year. We talked to Jan Brun early on in the season about kind of adjusting that role due to the personnel coming back with Jordi Lopez, etc. And he said, listen, all I want to do is win games. And he's really, really gotten to a groove. Here's Ryota Nakajima, who's been in a groove. Good through ball. He was looking for who else but Jordi Lopez, and Cleary just chips it back on their own bench. This Cleary defense has one thing in mind. It's quite impressive. Let's just keep this ball out of danger the best we can.
Yeah, I think as soon as somebody gets the ball close to the box, I think there's already 2 or 3 guys on him.
Ooh, here's Gomez. Gomez chips for Lopez. Beautiful no-look pass, but it's broken up by the defense. On the play right there was Arndt. And it's the Crusaders near midfield with a lot of time and space. Harami for Daniel Watkins. Watkins had a sensational freshman season and has been huge at times. He's known for the big-time goals as number 1-5, and, well, he got one last time out on Saturday. Tied it up against Indiana Tech with 11 minutes remaining. In the 79th minute, Daniel Watkins was able to tie this ball game up and send the Madonna sideline into an absolute frenzy. Haven't seen that team that excited for a goal that simply just tied a game in a while. And I've watched a lot of Crusaders soccer these last couple of years. This one crossed in the box for Ryota Nakajima. Whistle blows.
This is going to be a foul.
Yeah, foul's going to get called, I believe, on Cleary over on the far end. So the Crusaders get a chance to set up very far outside the box, a weird, sharp angle, but it's Andres Gomez who's going to go over. Dangerous person to have set up anything. As we talked about, second in the country in assist. He'll set up just inside the out-of-bounds line. They have Ryushin Harami right up top off your screen.
It's a good chance, for example, for Felipe. He's pretty tall. He's really good with header shots.
Brun header, misdirection, left side post, just wide. They weave Lopez and Archbom, and it kind of leaves Jan Brun with nothing but space. Yeah. And Brun's pretty darn good inside the box. Last year he had a big-time header goal against Indiana Tech, ironically. It was over on the left side goal. It was a goal that gave the Crusaders a 1-0 lead in a game they eventually lost 2-1. That was one of the heartbreakers that we talked about back on Saturday with that Crusader and Warrior matchup.
Sean, you never failed to disappoint me with your memorization of the goals from the previous seasons. I got to give it to you.
It's hard to forget goals like that especially, but it's hard to forget ones that you're on the air for, as there's a lot of contact between Lopez and a Cleary Cougar. That was the captain, Maddock, and he is down holding his lower back. We'll see if he needs the training staff, and if he does, we'll take a step aside. We'll wait up for the moment, see if he's okay and able to get up on his own power. If not, the training staff will have to attend. Never something you want to see, hoping that the captain in white with those blue stripes are pretty nice jerseys from Cleary. Can't lie, they're very pretty jerseys as the Crusaders are rocking their black and blue stripes. As he looks and appears to be okay, up on his own power.
He falls directly on his back, and those kind of stuff are not funny. Like, once he's cool off, he's gonna feel all of it.
Archboom puts this one back through the middle. Here's the Cleary defense trying to get it into the offensive end, a place they have not spent a lot of time today.
Yeah, I mean, now we saw a little change up after that little break. They went from that zone defense to the full court press, or full field press, I guess. And that kind of gives space more in our attack for our attackers. You know, there's more room to, find the players and try to score a goal. So let's see how Crusaders respond to that.
Freemeyer gonna go back. They kick this one away. Cleary sends every single piece of the personnel over onto the far end. Booted in deep and a pretty good play into the corner, but Tonier Gonzalez is right there to take care of it. Booted out of play. This Crusader team plays really sharp in front of their keeper, Afonso Enrique, who's second in the conference in goals against and top 5 in save percentage. Of course, that stat fluctuates seemingly game to game with these keepers and how close the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference is with their keeper abilities. Cleary, on the other hand, Austin Freemeyer's been pretty darn good. He's been the main guy this year. The junior has made 11 starts before this one, this being his dozenth. He has only let up 9 goals, has 43 stops, and has an .827 save percentage. He is 5-4-1 with a shutout on the year, nearing 1,000 minutes in the goal. Definitely going to need him to have a game if you want to stop this Crusader offense that scores a lot. Lopez trying to put it through to himself. It's broken up by the captain, Toby Maddock, the junior defender from England. And boots it out of play. Bruin with the throw-in. Quickly for Daniel Watkins. Watkins definitely out physicaled right there. Felix aren't.
Ref is letting the harder, the more contact game. So
you love to see it because
yeah.
if you watch the Madonna Indiana Tech game, you know that contact wasn't scarce. There was a lot of hitting in that game. It was honestly quite sensational. Had a moment where I said, am I watching a soccer game? Because there was a moment right where the ball is right now with Andres Gomez near midfield where Jonier Torres-Gonzalez was fielding a clear attempt by Indiana Tech, and one of the Indiana Tech attackers straight up lowered the shoulder into him, ignored the ball, and sent him all the way back on the other side of the 50. There was massive arguments between the benches about that one. It did not result in a red card. That is how much the officials have been just letting the teams play as of late.
And that also tells you how that slows down the game. I mean, just 5 shots for the whole game on both sides. A lot of calls do affect the game and the rhythm. Like if somebody's in the rhythm and they get call a foul, that kind of slows things down. So I'm a fan of no calls, like just a rougher game.
Crusaders have a throw-in on the far end. They're looking to get it in danger. It hasn't had a lot of danger since that set piece from Gomez got blown dead by Bruin with a header wide. Here's Gomez trying to cross. It's broken up by the defense, not on the same page as Ryota Nakajima, but it's back out to Jan Bruin, and now for Ryota Nakajima. Here's an opportunity for 2-4, working through the middle on the right side.
As soon as Nakajima touches the ball, I think there's always 3 players. They are aware of him, how he can create. He doesn't maybe score as much as Jordy or pass as much as Gomez, but he does create chances that are not on the stat sheet.
This Crusader team has a lot of offense and a lot of pieces they can turn to. There's one of them with Arushan Harami getting the start today. One of the bigger pieces used off the bench for head coach Mark Zathy. Good pass from Rafferty to Watkins. Watkins, a sophomore, dancing over Harami. Harami, good lunge pass to Lopez. Lopez, long-range shot. What a save from Freemeyer. Rebound in the box, bouncing around, and now just cleared high into the air by Sellenby. Here's Ryota Nakajima. Bruin weaving. Nakajima crosses far side box. He was looking for Bruin. It's Harami trying to cross that one inside. It's deflected and now put back out all the way, about 30 yards away.
Now we got to come back.
The Crusaders just keep on getting chances, but Austin Freemeyer has been sharp when he's needed. That's his second big-time save. That one was diving over to the post. He has been pretty darn good all year, and when he really steps up, this Cleary team, the sky is the limit for this Cougar team that has really been finding their stride as of late. Looking for their second win in the month of October. Would make it 2 in a row. They had a really, really tough schedule to start out October.
There's a chance. Shot. Oof, blocked.
Crusaders working inside, nearly had another opportunity right there, but this Cleary defense also does a really good job. Yeah, talk about this team's schedule. In the month of October alone, they start out with Aquinas on the road. That is very tough. U of M Dearborn on homecoming at the 1-1 draw. Then they see the Indiana Tech Warriors, number 18 team in the country. At the time of the game, the number 16 team in the country. Indiana Tech dropped 2 spots in the most recent poll. And then Siena Heights, they were able to get a victory 2-1. Then they don't get a break. They travel 3 days later here and face the Crusaders, who are firing on all cylinders right now. Finally ranked in the top 20 and seemingly not satisfied as Bruin is taken down and a foul's called.
That was a great drive by Jan. Got fouled there. Great position to cross. Of course, Gomez will take that. Free kick. Our defenders are getting in the box to try to get a header.
Got to try to get something in there. Deflected away. Freemeyer has been sensational if he can see it. That's what you've gathered. Gomez sets up. Same spot, but this time on the near side. It's a low bouncer off the chest and out of play. Will be a corner for the Crusaders. On the play defensively, that was Brandon Tracy, the sophomore. Crusaders have not taken advantage of these set pieces and opportunities they got. The corners or the set pieces from the side flanks. Gotta hope Watkins can cross one here. One of the goals the Crusaders led up against Indiana Tech was on a corner that they did not defend well. They have not had success on the offensive end of corners. This one crosses all the way to the far side for Suzuki, but too much juice on it. Bounces out to Ryushin Harami on the far side flank. Harami, 1-on-2, can't chip it past the Cougar defenders. Here's speed the other way, but an erred pass through the middle taken away by Felipe Archbohm, who regroups for Rafferty. Rafferty, Tonier Gonzalez.
Yeah, it's been a while since the Cougars attacked our goal.
That one, yeah, that's going to be called. That's a shoulder lowered. Couldn't even think of the word right there for some reason.
Now Jordy's on attack.
Cleared out of the way. That one appeared to go out on the side. It did just beyond, nearing the corner. Brune, Watkins, back to Brune. Brune trying a spin move, not faking out the defender. Good touch pass through a couple defenders. Ryota Nakajima overran it. This one put all the way back out towards midfield and out of play, all the way towards the Crusader bench for Gabriel Bressanelli, who appears that he wants to check into the game. Another big spark plug on the defensive end. We talk about this team and how good they've been on the defensive side, and a big piece of it is Gabriel Bressanelli and the ability of this team to substitute in A-plus defenders. Not every day you have a team that can be set up with 5 to 6 A-plus defenders in the back end that you can stagger throughout the game and keep fresh legs. That's why the Crusaders, as good as Afonso Enrique is and has been, why they've been able to keep his save percentage so high. He doesn't really see the biggest quality chances. Nakajima trying to cross in the box. It deflects away. Watkins touch. Lopez shoots. Freemeyer with another diving save.
Yeah, I believe the reason for this substitution is because Gabriel is really good at the long ball passes, and I think that's something that coach wants to do. Like once Cougars have their fast break after we win the ball, he wants probably that ball forward quicker.
Talked about last game, these Crusaders played on this pitch was against Indiana Tech. We talked about it, 5 shots and only 1 save. Well, Freemeyer's got 3 already. He's been fantastic. Afonso Enrique has not faced a shot on goal yet, but on the other side, Freemeyer has been sensational. That just shows you the quality of goalkeepers in the WAC is sensational as of late. Freemeyer has been good today. Afonso Enrique has been good all year. And, of course, Kyra Shira from Indiana Tech, the man who before the Crusader game, not sure what his goals against average sits at now with those 2 goals against, but before that game, manned a .25 goals against average.
Had a chance to hear what head coach Dan Booley was saying to his players. He was not a big fan of the Jordy shot. He does not want him that open, so he gave instructions to be even tighter to the Jordy.
You would not want number 9, the man with 9 goals on the season, second in the WAC, to have an open opportunity. Got to make sure you gravitate defenders over. Brune wasn't happy. That ball moved on the far side for Gomez. Here's Gomez with it. Good touch pass behind for Suzuki. Thought he was going to come back over to the near side for Brune, but left it for double 5s. Here's Ren Suzuki with a lot of time and space. Has time to operate, chips it through, looking for Harami. Harami has that one deflect off the left side shoulder on the run. It's broken off and put high up into the air. That one takes a weird backspin all the way to the top of the box. Didn't deflect off a single person. Here's Lopez trying to settle down. Lopez with a bouncing ball. That one deflected away by the defense up in the air. Jan Brune takes care of it.
He does not need much space or time. As soon as he sees the side of the opening, he will take a shot.
Bressanelli springs onto the far end. The Crusaders looking to crack things open. They need one quick. Rail to Nakajima. Nakajima trying to chip it through the middle. Lopez trying to box out defenders. Lopez leaves. Suzuki fires that one. I think deflected off a defender because it just kind of took a rise ball. If I can make another sport analogy, just straight over the crossbar. That thing just elevated.
Yeah, physics has a hard time to explain that one, but that had a really great power to it. We wish really that one straight to the goal. I think goalkeeper would have really time.
I don't believe that was the wind. The wind is blowing, if you're looking at that spot, the wind is blowing in. That ball just kind of drifted almost like a jet taking off and just went horizontal and just grew exponentially. But it goes north of the crossbar. Freemeyer doesn't have to make a sensational stop, which he's done already today. Watkins trying to get this one back. He stays inbound. He's taken down by the Cleary bench, and a foul's going to get called. And Dan Bully's not happy about it, but the Crusaders set up quickly and try to catch the Cougars off guard.
Yeah, I mean, Crusaders are attacking, but we cannot get a goal yet. They're playing actually good defense.
We've played almost a half hour in this first half, and the Crusaders have just peppered the Cougar net and peppered the time of possession as the Crusaders will take it again on the near side. Like we said, we played nearly 30 minutes. The Crusaders have 8 shots, 2 on goal, with 2 big-time diving saves from Freemeyer to keep this thing scoreless. Watkins looking across in the middle, up in the air. Brune trying to knock down a bouncer, goes off a Cleary defender, not a play. On the play was Toby Maddock, the junior captain. Cleary will take it the other way. Freemeyer will set up in his own goal. 15.5 minutes to play here in the first half. We're still knotted at nothing. Talk about it for this way if you're Cleary. If you can get the first one and put these Crusaders just seeming with their backs against the wall, you know the Madonna comes into this game thinking they can win and thinking it can be their 8th conference victory on the season. If you can get that first goal despite being heavily outplayed, seemingly the field is tilted 180 degrees over to the right side of your screen, if you can get that first one, it takes away all the momentum the Crusaders have built with this pressure.
Yeah.
That can be just mentally decimating. When you have the ball on the other side, you control pace, and then one thing doesn't go your way. One bounce, and Cleary goes the other way and puts one in the back of the net.
I mean, yeah, of course the game's gonna change, but it can change in 2 ways. Either you kind of gonna give up, or you actually can even boost up your motivation even more and attack even harder. So it definitely changed the rhythm of the game, but it can go both ways.
Ooh, Lopez to Harami. They wanted to spring Lopez with a lot of speed charging in, but they couldn't get the pass to go the right way. Here's the Crusaders again. A lot of contact. Again, no call. Very good defensive play by Noah Cyril. He cleared up the wing. Gomez breaks it up. The Crusaders done a great job. Gomez with a nice move to keep the ball on the left side flank. He's trying to spring Matthew Rafferty up in the play. Rafferty trying to curl back. Being closed out, good behind the back touch just to put it in open turf for Yota Nakajima. Nakajima curls back at the corner. He's knocked out of play, and I believe that ball is going to go to Cleary at will.
Cougars are playing a bit more tougher on the challenges. When physical challenges, they even going to risk fouls, but they want to be physical.
They've played a pretty darn good defensive game, and that can really be seen by the 8 shots, only 2 on goal. That's an interesting number.
A lot of them were blocked though. Like I remember Jordy had at least 2 blocked shots. So
it's an opportunity for Cleary to get this thing out of danger.
Yeah, I'm really curious what's the coach going to tell to our players on the halftime, because we are playing good, but something does have to change if we want to score some goals, because something's not working, I think.
Felipe Archboom with it now back. Here's the Crusaders trying to flip the field on the far side flank. Crusaders being patient. 12:50 to play between Cleary and the number 20 Crusaders. This is starting to feel like that Taylor game all over again for Crusaders fans. If you remember, they outshot Taylor 19-4 in a scoreless draw. They had 7 on goal, 19 total shots, but could not find the back of the net. Taylor played a sensational game in the goal. It was jaw-dropping how good the Taylor goalkeeper played. But that's one of those games the Crusaders look back at and think to themselves, what could have been, because if we win that game.
That was at the beginning of season, correct?
It was the second home game of the season. Technically first with the Spring Arbor, or no, technically second with the Spring Arbor game getting pushed back. Gomez with a nice touch. And that Spring Arbor game, go back to that one. That was a game where this Crusader team kind of woke up. They kind of started to play together, and they really, really played as a team. That was the wake-up game for head coach Mark Stathie's team. It was a commanding victory over a very nationally recognized Spring Arbor team. There's a long shot in Austin Freemeyer. Oh, my goodness. But there's a chance that I don't think then Bully's going to be happy with giving up. It's long range, but it's Jordy Lopez, and he's already yelled about it once.
Yeah, I mean, Jordy, that was the only option for Jordy. There was no really support in offense. He was pretty much by himself around 3 players, so he had to shoot. He was probably one of the better look from there, but defense was on point this time.
Here's Cleary. This is the first time they've actually had possession on the offensive side in a while. Anytime it's been on the offensive end, the Crusaders have really broken it up. See if the Cougars can do something with it. They elect to maintain possession.
We're also having a substitution getting ready.
Alatuli going to check in for the Crusaders as they look to flip the field once again. They've done this pretty well all season, working in transition. That's where a lot of their opportunities against Indiana Tech came. Here's Jan Brun. Good touch with the chest to lower down that pass. Watkins trying to thread the needle between the defender. It's going to be Brun to take care of it. Here's Brun through the middle. Brun trying to cross over on the far end, looking for Ryota Nakajima. It's a little bit behind Nakajima and broken up.
Seems like Hirami is coming out.
Alatuli going to check in for the Crusaders. There's more contact on the far end. I believe that's Ren Suzuki is the victim of that one. He appears to be okay, but now we're under 10 minutes to play with 9:56 here in this first.
I'm curious. There was a lot of fouls in this game from the Cougars' sides. As I say, they want to play a rough game. Not letting our guys get a couple passes exchanged to get some openings, movement without the balls. They will go strong at the ball, but not. We already see a couple of situations similar to this one. I think this is our third.
Watkins sets up, boots into the box, looking for Brun. Brun off the
There
header,
it is.
horizontal. What a save from Freemeyer, able to slide over and chip it away.
How many goalkeepers are on the goal?
He has been unreal is the only word to describe how he's played today.
This is the second time he had a save like this where he is on a totally other side and he somehow manages to get there quickly enough to save the goal. Now we see another substitution. Fernando is coming in. I think he scored last game, if I remember correctly, which will move Jordy to the right wing.
Bernardo Teston scored the first goal of the game for the Crusaders with 4:52 remaining in the first half. A goal that was massive. It was actually ironic. I was talking the minute before the freshman added a goal to tie it up about how I've talked to multiple coaches throughout multiple schools, and they all say the same thing. The last 5 minutes, you start kind of preparing your halftime speech in your head.
Yep.
And if goals are scored, it completely changes. Those can hurt mentally. Those aren't fun to give up, and they're very fun to score.
Yeah.
But on the other end, they're not. And then on a cue, Teston waits till 8 seconds after the 5-minute mark to score. Here's Bernardo Teston with it now. That one's chipped out of play, and it will be Freemeyer to take it the other way.
Yeah, when the minute 40 hits, that's when you start thinking about 5 more minutes. You start counting down instead of focusing on your assignments. And that's when the mistakes happen and the goals also happen.
Well, still 0-0 here with 8.5 minutes to play in the first half. Crusaders out shooting Cleary, but Freemeyer and the defense blocking shots have combined to do great things for Cleary in this first half. It's a big game for both these teams. Cleary can beat a top team in the conference. It can really help them out with their tough schedule as of late. The Crusaders looking to keep pace with Indiana Tech. They could not do anything but keep pace on the dot with that 2-2 draw. This one off a sea of bodies. Cleary going to clear this one all the way back. Nearly was a ground ball right to us.
Now we saw kind of foul to just stop the fast break so everybody can get back, which is a smart decision. And you want to take foul like that. Just not letting them get in their own game. Stop that on the time and play the organized defense.
Opportunity. Freemeyer chips this one all the way into the box. This is dangerous. Off a header, but Henrique's right there. It was a perfect play by Noah Searle, this junior forward. But what a play by Afonso Henrique, and that's pretty difficult as a keeper when you haven't been involved. You haven't done anything for 40 minutes nearly. And to be able to make that play and just be in the right spot at the right time, he keeps it scoreless. Now the Crusaders under 7 to play in the first half are trying to get one of those late gut punch goals that we talk about all the time. They got one last game, and it really helped them. They came out of the gates firing in the second half. Alatuli had the crosser blocked, will lead to a corner.
Yeah, for the goalkeepers, it takes a long minute to warm up, but takes quickly to cool off. So being able to have a player like a goalie like Enrique, who doesn't get affected by those kind of situations, because that happens quite often, that's pretty good.
Gomez, the first corner not taken by Watkins, up in the air, bouncing around. Bruin right on it. Bruin back, top of the box, shot wide on the right side. That was Bressanelli who had a look at it, but the whistle blows. The Crusaders are going to keep this one with another corner. Oh, that was dangerous, just wide, and it just deflected off a sea of bodies. And that's what Cleary's been content with doing. Watkins will set up this corner, or Alatuli, excuse me, but I believe Gomez will take it.
Their goalkeeper is 6'4" tall, so that also kind of
He's athletic.
harder, yeah.
Gomez into the box, up the corner, up to the top. It veers away off Bruin. All the way up for Harami, who heads it back into danger. But Cleary will just boot out the bouncer. Here's Harami with it, trying to shut down the Cleary breakout. He'll veer away to the far side. He has time and space as Cleary retracts back towards their own goal. Harami trying to chip it back in. It's broken up by the defense. Back away Suzuki. Suzuki trying to work on the left side. Has that one poked away out of play. Will be another corner with 5:20 remaining in the first.
We're kind of seeing that our guys are kind of not rushing. They want to really score that first goal before the halftime ends to put them. It makes the job a little bit more easier in the second half. They're kind of overloading that box too.
Gomez high in the air, looking for deflection. Arch boom off the diving head of Lopez. He just missed it. Oh, it would have been perfect and beautiful. But Jordi Lopez just couldn't get a piece of it. You saw the idea. I don't know if that was drawn up or if that's just Lopez reading it off the head of his defender, saying this is going wide, let me deflect it. But oh my goodness, that would have been a nice way to get a last 5-minute goal, a 1-0 lead, and your 10th of the season.
I believe that was a header by Felipe to start off with, and I think Jordi saw it was going a bit wide and tried to hustle and get low for that ball, but
just missed it.
Just missed it.
Game of inches. There's Lopez, got a piece of that one, however. Back up high in the air. Suzuki puts it back in. This one bicycled over. Contact, no call. Here's Lopez trying to chip through for the freshman Teston. It's taken away and booted out of bounds by Cleary on the defense. It was Jed Blau, the sophomore. Here are the Crusaders with a throw-in. 3:50 to play here in the first. Time is ticking down in a 0-0 draw so far. Crusaders have controlled. Here's Lopez, left side, trying to boot that into Harami. It was deflected away by the defense as it veered across the turf all the way back on the defensive side.
We're really putting the pressure on offense because there's only one defender at the back. So if we do make a mistake, we have to be careful because
Crusaders are playing aggressive, that's to say the least. 3.5 minutes now to play as the clock ticks under to 3:20. Alatuli had that pass broken up out of play. Crusaders take it on the throw-in again. It's Rafferty to throw. Veers to the middle, looking for Bernardo Teston. Teston banks it off. Teston has a lane. Long-range shot blocked by the defense, just able to get into the lane. And Cleary, once again, I think the moral of this first half has been live to see another day.
Yeah, they're kind of aware of it. I think they would be really happy with a draw game.
12 first half shots, 4 on goal, to just 1 and 1 for Cleary.
I think 4 of them was blocked too, so that would be counted as an off-goal shot. But
the Crusaders have also had 6 corner kicks. The numbers say a different story than the ones on the scoreboard, but the ones on the scoreboard are the only ones that matter. It's 0-0 with 2.5 to go. Here's Cleary the other way. They are heavily outnumbered in transition. Chipping it aside, broken up, and there's Bressanelli just to boot it a mile high into the air. It's caught up in the wind and now headed away by Cleary through the middle. Gomez, low line drive pass for Rafferty. Rafferty with it now. Here's Alatuli on the left side flank. Alatuli trying to cut through. It's broken up and put out of play with 2 minutes on the dot to play in the first half. Crusaders looking to throw in. Here's Andres Gomez. Gomez has time, chips it towards the box, looking for Lopez. Too much, and out of his goal is going to be Freemeyer to take care of it. was a good idea.
Yeah, I think Jordy kind of slowed down because he thought he was in offside, but the ref didn't raise the flag. So maybe if he kept running, maybe he would get it.
Archboom puts this over through the middle, looking for Alatuli.
There you
Alatuli,
go.
nice header. Here's Bernardo Testin. Testin, yeah, it's offside. It was close. It was really close and a bit of a delayed call, but I'm not shocked about it with 80 seconds to play.
Now we're just going to have to go back, not risk it too much. This halftime will most likely end with zero scoreless, but there's a lot of takeaways the coach can talk with his players.
Clock stops. Yeah, clock stops at 71 seconds to play. This one's booted in by Freemeyer. Goes over everybody's head, and I think right now, head coach Dan Belli is just saying, hey, let's keep this game knotted at 0 going to the break. It's back towards midfield with a minute to play officially. Here's Bernardo Testin looking for Lopez. Lopez has to stop in his stride, but takes care of it. Lopez cuts towards the middle, gets himself some space. Lopez being collapsed by 3 defenders over to the far end for Rafferty. 45 seconds to play. Rafferty, Alatuli. Alatuli crosses into the box, broken by the defense. Back out Alatuli with speed. Alatuli through the middle for Lopez, broken up and chipped away towards midfield. 35 seconds to play. Archbone back to it, whistle blows. He sets and now goes the other way. 30 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Andres Gomez. Gomez through the middle. Good pass for Suzuki. Suzuki wrapped up by the defender, goes back to Brune. Brune with 23 seconds in the first half, settling down. Brune, middle Suzuki. Suzuki, touch in the middle to Gomez. Gomez behind, leaves Suzuki. Suzuki back, a weaving play for Alatuli. He wasn't ready for it, could not catch up. Alatuli back for Rafferty. 10 seconds left to play. Rafferty long range into the box, looking for a header, deflected away by the defender up in the air. This one gonna bounce away. Gomez, one last ditch effort with 3, 2. Gomez trying to turn, it's out of place. Slide tackle by Cleary, and that'll end the first. We're knotted at nothing aside. Crusaders have had the field tilted over to the right, but the scoreboard remains even at nothing aside. Halftime break. We'll bring you back on the Madonna Athletics Network. We're back here in Livonia. The MAC home to the Crusaders in a 0-0 draw with Cleary after 45 minutes of play. It's the Crusaders controlling with an early opportunity no more than 30 seconds into this half. But it was the Crusaders the entirety of that first half that controlled. They had 13 shots, 4 on goal to just 1-1 apiece for the Cougars. This will be, count it, the 7th corner of the game for the Crusaders. It's only a matter of time before hopefully something goes through. But we'll have to see for the Crusaders' sake.
A lot of players in the box.
They stack the box. They weave Lopez out. This one low line drive off the post on the outside. And it'll be a goal kick the other way.
Unfortunate for us, the sun is on this part of the field. So, and if the second half is going to be the same as the first half time, like where Crusaders are 95% on that side of the field, we're going to get some sunburns, brother, huh?
It's going to be a fun one, especially looking over on that end. The first half of play was a tilted game all the way on the right side of your screen. Now, Cleary defends the left. See if they can keep it on the right and get some chances on Felipe Archibald, who's had one stop today on one shot. Found its way to the goal. It's just a bouncer that he read perfectly off the header. There's Lopez to the middle for Watkins. Watkins, quick pass for Harami. Harami trying to settle, has Rafferty, but cuts back towards the middle. Harami has a land at the net if he wants it. Cuts back over to the left, looks in the corner for Rafferty. Crusaders with Gomez. Gomez throwing the kneel between the fenders for Watkins. Watkins collapsed on by 3. It goes out of play, and this will go Cleary's way.
Yeah, Cougars wants to take that wing play kind of out of way for us, where they have a lot of defenders on the sides, not letting our guys on the wings to have any daylight for the cross. So they should try to attack more towards the middle. But anywhere we go, Cougars are making the tight. A lot of guys on the little space. It makes it hard. So maybe just switching sides quite often will make the defense spread out more.
A lot of contact again. This one is called and will go the other way for Madonna. They will set up and look to flip the field again. It's been a successful game for the Crusaders on every aspect but the goals category. And now here's Harami. Nutmegs the defender. It takes a weird ricochet. Here's Rushan Harami. Harami through the middle. Watkins. Watkins cuts back. He's collapsed on by defenders. Back to Andres Gomez wearing the captain's badge. Gomez trying to low crosser. He was looking up top. Nakajima. Here's Jordy Lopez trying to box out. Lopez back out towards the box. Watkins chips to the corner. Good pass. Here's Jan Brun. Brun sets it down. Elected to put that one all the way on the far side. Harami tries to keep it in. He does. Here's Andres Gomez trying to get it away from the defender. A lot of contact. No call. This ball back towards the sideline. Here's Rafferty. Rafferty to Watkins. Watkins cutting in the left. Has a middle lane if he wants to cut back right. He's taken down hard. No whistle will blow.
Still no yellow cards, I'm surprised. There was a lot of fouls from the Cougars defenders, a lot of rough fouls, where they should give warnings in the first half, but no yellow cards just yet.
Watkins sets up. Just on the left side, 2-man, and that one rolls in. And it's an easy ground ball for Freemeyer. There's a 2-man stack right in front of him. He beat it on a low curve, but it's directly into the arms of Freemeyer.
Yeah, he expected some of his teammates to like meet that pass and kind of just dump it in the goal.
All the way back out towards midfield. Bressanelli. Suzuki boots it back for Archibald. Felipe Archibald.
So we see that this half, although we did start with Torres in the central back, now Gabriel is taking that position in the start of the second half.
That one goes all the way through. 5 minutes played here in this second half, and it's been a little more back and forth than the first. Here's an opportunity. Bressanelli over on the near side. Ryushin Harami trying to use his speed to get by the defender. He can't do so. He curls back and elects to go backwards to Rafferty. Here's Rafferty. He has a lot of space if he wants it. Elects to go through the middle of Suzuki. Suzuki wants Brune closed out by a defender. Here's Ren Suzuki. Brune trying to cut towards the goal. They look for him on a good ball. Here's Brune nearing the side. Good cutback from Jan Brune to the far end of the box. Left side into the box, looking for Harami. That one headed north of the goal and out of play. One of the better opportunities as of late for the Crusaders just goes north.
But gotta mention that was Jan's lefty leg, and it looked like just as good as the right leg.
Jan Brune has been sensational, to say the absolute least. This one's going to be kicked out of the way by Freemeyer. Tried to keep it in was Watkins. He takes a hard fall. No call. He wanted it. Gomez trying to thread the needle. Here's a chance for Cleary. This is their best opportunity often today. It's 3-on-3 on the rush. Passes behind the intended target going towards the box. It's Rafferty the other way. Now the Crusaders moving with a little bit of speed. Jan Brune looking to flip the field. Through the middle lane to Andres Gomez. Here's Gomez with the left looking for Ryushin Harami. A little bit too much on that ball, but Harami will settle it down. He has a little bit of time and a little bit of space. Harami gets by one defender, chips it to the other side of the box. That one over the head of Ryota Nakajima all the way back towards the corner. Nakajima going to be called offsides.
Still zeros on the board. Crusaders are trying everything, all the combinations. But defense for the Cougars today is just on another level. As a team who is pretty much in the middle of the table with 4-5-1. They're playing pretty good today in defense.
Cleary locking down on the defensive end, knowing that the Crusaders' offense has been dangerous all season. They kept them scoreless in half number one. It wasn't a stress-free half for Cleary on the defensive side, but it was a half that resulted in nothing. Still looking for the first goal of this ball game. Here's Watkins for Harami. Harami with Rafferty weaving behind. He cuts back over to his right, now veers over to the middle. Bressanelli up in the play. Over to Ren Suzuki. Suzuki, Ryota Nakajima trying to settle down that pass. He's going to be taken down, tripped up.
Another foul.
Big opportunity for the Crusaders. You got to get something to go soon. It can hurt mentally if you just have so much pressure and nothing amounts to it.
That and exhaustion. I mean, our guys are attacking aggressively. That for sure takes some stamina away.
Mental and physical exhaustion.
While the goalkeepers, for them, he's getting some boost on the confidence.
Freemeyer's veering towards the middle of the net. That near side post is pretty open if they want to take a shot for it. Nonetheless, set piece. Over on the far side, chipped into the box, looking for Bressanelli. That one into the breadbasket off one hop to Freemeyer. One of the easier saves he's had to make as this one just got caught up in the wind. Gave Rafferty a good chance to play it, but now an opportunity for Searle. Leaves through the middle. Here's Cleary getting the rush. It's Savant so far. Broken up by Bressanelli on the defensive end, going the other way.
It's funny you said that was one of the easiest save he had. That was probably one of the hardest save our goalkeeper had to deal with today, pretty much. He had a similar situation in the first half. Seems like it's going to be another free kick near the corner. So you can really only cross from that position.
Very dangerous spot to set up for the Crusaders. Just outside the box on the right. Gomez and Watkins standing. Gomez steps in. Gomez delivers this one up. Bressanelli. Fire off the post and in. It's Gabriel Bressanelli. 1-0 Crusaders. 10 minutes into the second half. It took a while and pressure makes diamonds, and this diamond is Bressanelli.
Finally.
What a ball from Gomez. Freemeyer got a piece of it, deflected it to the bar, and it just hit off the inside and bounced across the plane. And it took a while, but the Crusaders finally get on the board.
It took 17 shots, 7 of which are on goal.
Yeah, Gabriel Bessanellini coming off the bench in this game, scoring so far the only goal on the match. Great player.
That is sensational. 1-0 Crusaders. Gabriel Bressanelli, a big-time goal. A header off of what was being described as Dan Bully to his team trying to direct the defense from the bench as treat it like a corner from just outside of the box. Well, the Crusaders did just that.
He showed that his head is not just for the pretty hairstyle. It's also really good in headers and scoring goals.
Andres Gomez picks up the assist on the goal, his 11th of the year. He's already on the top of the conference and number 2 in the country. That ties it for the most in the country for number 10.
Like the whole NAIA?
The whole NAIA, the entire country. Andres Gomez tied for the lead in assists with 11, and he could potentially have more if the Crusaders can find the back of the net because he's been at the dishing end of a lot of prime chances. This one's Jordi Lopez. Good cutback for Brune. Brune, good pass. Nakajima. Nakajima, right side lane. Nakajima cuts back middle. Shot from Watkins is blocked and away.
That was a really good chance created by Nakajima.
This Crusader offense is firing right now. This team is absolutely dealing. They have a 1-0 lead to show for it.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that the Crusaders didn't put off their foot off the gas. They're still in offensive kind of mindset.
This one up in the air, hit out of the way towards the top of the box. 1-0 the score for the Crusaders.
Oh my.
Looking to make it more. Harami, that one's going to go out.
So that was Rushin. That was a beautiful move. He fooled every single person on that field. Everybody went to the right side, and he went to the left.
Whistle blows. Cleary will look to clear it out of the way. 33 minutes to play here in the second half. We've played about a dozen. It's 1-0 the score.
Goalkeeper is taking this straight kick, although it's almost half of field.
He's taken a lot of them for this Cleary team. He's been...
And that's why. Look at how far that ball went.
Absolutely boots it. Got caught up in the wind a little, pinballing around the top of the box. Now looking to be cleared by the Crusaders, who have done a good job keeping traffic away from Afonso Enrique.
I believe we're seeing now the first substitution for the Cougars of the field. It's number 9, Santiano Savastano Far.
Here's an opportunity for Cleary. This is the deepest they've gotten in the offensive end in a while. Now trying to tie this ball game up at 1. Through the middle. Good chance trying to cut back. Good defensive play by both Suzuki and Gomez to break it up. Put through. Rafferty's right there. Puts it in the open turf. Gomez taken down. Long-range chip into the box. No whistle on the Gomez collision, but Henrique just out of his goal to take care of it.
No, that was a whistle. It's going to be a foul. It's going to be taken by Suzuki. He's going to throw it far quickly.
This one off the head of the defender, goes all the way out of play, and that actually will be a corner. Somehow, some way, that kick ends up being a corner for the Crusaders. So we talked about the goal. Gomez to Bressanelli. Gomez with the 11th, tied for the most in the country. He also moves into 5th all-time in a single season for the Crusaders with 11, and that record is in sight. Weaving through traffic, looking to get another one. Their last goal came off a basic corner. This one high in the air. Freemeyer just palms that one away. He rose and just kind of punched it. It did a job. He rises. This one doesn't punch. It just goes right into the hands of the keeper, who has been the best player on this Cleary team by a mile.
Yeah, so far he was not trying to box out of those kind of crosses. Although he's 6'4", I think he should be doing that quite often, but once you get the goal scored, then you're going to change some stuff, which he did, and now it's going to be even harder for Crusaders to score. in those kind of situations.
Here's Rafferty. Rafferty back to the flank. Harami. Ryushin Harami cutting towards the corner. Cuts back. Faked out a defender. That's beautiful. Harami has time. Leaves for Rafferty. I think Gomez, who also has a lot of time and space. One lone defender. Gomez tried to chip in the box. It was off of the defender. That was Elijah Sellenby on the play. Here's Lopez. Lopez, I think, just missed it.
Yeah, game kind of slowed down a little bit after that goal. The rhythm fell down too. So I think coach should make another substitution. Get some fresh bodies on the field, try some new stuff, see how that works.
Andres Gomez, the 11th assist of his season to Gabriel Bressanelli for the only goal of this game. That assist moved Gomez into the top 5 in single season assists here at Madonna. He is now in a 6-way tie for 5th. And the leader in that aspect, of course, the record, Scott Emmert, 1998, had 18 assists. 16 would be second place for Andres Gomez, who has been firing, so the record definitely in sight. But boy, oh boy, does Andres Gomez just deliver. It was big aspirations for number 10 coming into the year, especially getting Jordi Lopez back on the offensive side to help. Working through a slide tackle, here's Ryushin Harami. Harami coming back to the left, trying to get by. He's knocked down, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called.
That was a tricky play by Rasheen. He kind of acted on that.
Here's Watkins, the same spot they scored on, but it was from the other end. Now it's going to be Daniel Watkins to take it. See what they can draw up here from just outside the box. Treat it like a corner, says head coach Den Bully. In his 3rd year here under the helm of the Cougars. Gomez and Watkins stand by. Could expect a fake or a weave from Gomez. It's Watkins steps in. Watkins fires a low line drive and directly into the breadbasket of the keeper, Freemeyer. Freemeyer's kick goes off of Jordi Lopez.
Yeah, he is not allowed to do that. Although it did really seem that he didn't have intention of blocking the goal's kick.
Gomez wants an explanation.
Yeah, it's kind of debatable, not gonna lie.
Lopez gets the yellow, and now Freemeyer will set up again.
Yeah, he gets yellow and he gets kicked in the
this time
in the back.
This time it's a goal kick from Freemeyer as he drop kicked it directly into the back of Jordi Lopez. Alatuli getting ready to check in for the Crusaders. 28.5 minutes to play here in the second.
Yeah, you don't see these kind of situations that often.
Freemeyer boots it high in the air, trying to flip the field for a Cleary team that has not had anything on the offensive end of things. Cleary still just one shot being on goal. Here's Gomez. Gomez for Harami. Ryushin Harami to a weaving Rafferty into the corner. Rafferty veering away outside the corner, goes back up top to Gomez. Over on the far end, trying to be cleared out of the way from Cleary. Here's Ryota Nakajima. Nakajima trying to cut inside the box. Nakajima trying to dance. He does inside. Nakajima's closed out by Sellenby. Nakajima trying to fight through another defender. Now it's taken away and going the other way. Ryota Nakajima got a piece of it to break it up. It goes all the way out of play. Alatuli getting ready to check in. Will take care of it for Bressanelli. And Alatuli will check into the game.
Yeah, Nakajima once again, when he wants to attack, there are just too many defenders on him. Nothing he can really do about it. Now, interestingly enough, we see Gomez out of the game.
.27 minutes on the dot left in the second half. 1-0 Madonna over Cleary. In a big-time matchup, a big-time swing matchup in the WAC. Suzuki boots it far end. In stride, Nakajima that ricochets towards the side. Here's Ryota Nakajima. Nakajima trying to dance. Looks like he might have just tripped up right there.
Yeah, that doesn't really happen often to him. When he has the ball, that ball is not leaving his feet at all.
Here's an opportunity. Brune beyond the defense. Brune curls back. Brune guarded by 2 Cleary Cougars. Brune back up top. Into open space. Watkins long range shot right into the chest. Caught by Freemeyer. That'll be his 10th shot faced on goal, his 9th save.
That was a good shot attempt. It was kind of far away, but it was a good shot selection.
If it goes towards the goal and it goes towards traffic, you can't complain at this rate in a 1-0 game. Looking for that potential nail in the coffin to make it 2-0 in a game you've controlled. They would seemingly feel like it's done. Alatuli just checked into the game. Alatuli down the left side. He crosses this one behind the net, not a play.
In the second half, we don't see much of Jordy. I'm pretty sure that was one of the topics during the break for Coach Dan, saying that he do not want probably to see Jordy with the possession at all, which so far in these 15 minutes did show off.
Crusaders throw in. Brune tried to cross that one into the middle. It was taken away. Now 2-on-3 the other way for Cleary. They work on to the far end. Brune right there to try to get back. Cleary trying to rush up reinforcements, but it's put into open turf for nobody but Jan Brune. Here's Gabriel Bressanelli over on the far end. Good touch. Daniel Watkins with it now. Cleary opportunity blown dead as Watkins veers away towards the middle. Archboom. Bressanelli. Harami. Harami adjusts, gets it with the left. Harami with the right for Alatuli. Saves it from going out of play. Harami for Rafferty. Alatuli fills the lane on the left. Rafferty cuts inside, has a little bit of space. Back away for Rios and Harami. Here's Harami. Has Watkins, but let's go backwards for Suzuki. Watkins, Harami, good touch pass. Harami taken down, tried to sell it. It's cleared all the way to Rafferty. Rafferty with time. Alatuli opens up on the left side. Here's Alatuli, got the ball in pursuit. Alatuli cutting the outside with the left. Alatuli left side, puts it in front, down deflected away by a defender. I believe it'll be a corner. Dan Bully trying to direct his team as one more in this kind of game would seemingly feel like it's over. 23:55 remaining. It's another corner for the Crusaders. They've had a lot of them. This one deflects off a sea of bodies. It was Jordy Lopez the first 2 hitters. Lopez with the left tried to cross it. It deflects off a defender to Jordy Lopez trying to box out the defender Sellenby. Lopez leaves for Brune. Brune trying to dance. Brune one-on-one. Crosses into the box looking for a body. That one up in the air was looking for Ryota Nakajima. Rafferty, header into the box off a defender. Here is Ryota Nakajima cutting towards the baseline. Cuts back up towards the corner. Watkins. Cross. Far side. Freemeyer. Here's Rafferty as the Crusaders keep the pedal to the floor. Alatuli trying to dance. Alatuli with a good chip pass looking for Ryota Nakajima. This one veering towards out of bounds, and it will be let out of bounds by Cleary. And Freemeyer will take it on a goal kick. Freemeyer today has 9 stops on 10 shots faced. He's been sensational. Cleary getting ready to make a change into the game. Thomas Canauna getting ready to check in. Here's Bressanelli, lets it go, and they're going to boot it all the way back to their keeper, to their keeper, Afonso Enrique. Working up the near side. Rafferty is taken down.
Another foul. I think Cougars are all going to get double-digit foul anytime soon.
Yeah, and the Cleary attacker on that collision is down, and we're going to take a quick step aside while he's being attested to. We're back after the injured player is attested to. He appears to be okay as Daniel Watkins sets up for the Crusaders directly at midfield. 21.5 minutes to play here in the second half. Watkins leaves for Rafferty, back to Watkins. Watkins crosses, that one a perfect ball flight, looking for Felipe Archboom. The wind picking up here in Livonia, making for a pretty chilly, sunny afternoon. Nakajima broken up, looking for Lopez, goes all the way back out towards midfield. Here's Rafferty. Rafferty looks to the corner. 21 minutes on the dot to play in this game. That one crossed up, and Freemeyer watches it go over the net and out of play. He'll look to flip the field the other way. Game has been dominated by the Crusaders. Now north of 20 shots, 21 shots, 10 on goal. The lone goal obviously being Bressanelli from Andres Gomez. Freemeyer has been sensational. 9 saves on 10 shots. He boots this one away. Watkins keeps it in off of Selim. Suzuki chips it with the right, looking for Rafferty in stride. Rafferty with the left for Alatuli down the left. Here's Alatuli cutting in. Alatuli on the baseline, looks across it. It's deflected away. Another corner for the Crusaders. This will be corner kick number 11. 20 minutes on the dot.
This time not so many people in the box as we saw before, because they're not in that of a hurry to score a goal.
This one low, bouncer deflects away. Alatuli trying to fight through traffic. He was looking for something, but it's going to be cleared out of the way by the Cougars, all the way back out towards midfield. Ryush and Harami in pursuit, but going to be chipped by him by the Cougars. Here is Savasto Farr with speed down the left side. Farr, long-range shot. Afonso Enrique hasn't been tested a lot, but makes his second stop of the night. A long-range chip shot.
Yeah, get some touch with the ball.
Watkins, Bressanelli. Our side for Harami. Wind calming back down here in Livonia. Here's Nakajima. Nakajima settles it down, looking for a lane. He chips it by the middle. Here's Brune. Brune, good touch into the middle. Suzuki running up. Suzuki, the shot just wide. Freemeyer never saw that. Didn't even make a move for it. But it was close on the left post. It just goes wide.
Nakajima, he doesn't really shoot much on the goal, but when he does, goalkeeper should be ready for it. But what a great chance created by Jan, who was surrounded by many white jerseys and still find a way to get his teammate open shot.
Freemeyer boots this one away. High up into the air, just kind of getting caught up in the wind all night on the clears. Here's Jordy Lopez. Leaves for Ren Suzuki. Receiving that to Ryush and Harami. Long range shot just over the left side corner. Harami trying to catch the keeper off guard because that's the only way you can beat him as Selmo looks to check into the ball game.
It already seems like he has some conversation with the referee.
This one put up into the air, hanging up in the wind. Suzuki headers it back for Jordy Lopez. Lopez with speed on the right. Lopez chips it to himself. Bruin weaves. Lopez long range shot. Freemeyer palms it down. Sitting duck in the box. And it's just booted out of play. Another corner for the Crusaders. This will be number 12.
That was a really good solo play by him. We don't really see many solo plays by our guys. They're most of the time they're unselfish, try to make a better position for their teammate. But Jordy just showed us how dangerous he can be.
Bruin takes the corner at the low line drive, broken up by Cleary, batted back out towards the corner. Jordy Lopez in pursuit, hits the ground. It's Jan Bruin who comes up with it. Bruin trying to dance 1-on-2. Bruin puts this one in the box. Suzuki just missed it, and it crosses and goes out of play as the whistle blows.
I think Jordy tying his shoes was actually tactical thing to distract other players, or defensive players at least, while we're taking the corner kick. So, or maybe it was not intentional, I don't know, but it seemed like a good play to me.
The 13th corner of the game, this one goes out. Freemeyer got a piece of it, and I believe we'll just do it all over again for corner 14. Corner number 14 of the day for the Crusaders. One of the absurd numbers.
Did Cougars have one yet?
They've had one corner, one shot. This one high up in the air. Freemeyer able to get a hand on it, just direct it away. We'll just flip the sides and do it all over again.
Number 15.
Bruin into the box, bouncing around, just goes horizontal seemingly to the goal.
Now a fast break chance for the Cougars. They want to get some looks. Seems like it's going to be a foul there.
They need one. Down 1-0 in this game. 15 minutes to play. It's been all Madonna all day, but all it takes is one shot to even this thing up. Cleary trying to look for a big-time draw or victory against the Crusaders. Madonna looking to cling on to this 1-0 lead they've built.
Hey, 3 points is 3 points, no matter how little score what it is.
And that's all the Crusaders want, is a win here to get back in the win column after the draw. This one chipped back towards the top of the box. Just going to be booted away by Rafferty. Loose ball going to be taken by Watkins. Here's Daniel Watkins with speed. Rafferty fills the left lane. They hit Rafferty in stride. Rafferty's looking for Lopez towards the corner. That's a really good ball looking for Jordy Lopez. Lopez trying to stop. He does in the corner. Lopez heavily pursued, and that one booted away. Back over to Watkins towards midfield. Here's Watkins. Has a lot of time to operate if Watkins wants. Fakes the cross. Goes softly for Selma, the freshman who checked in. Archboom. Bressanelli. Bressanelli near side Rafferty. Rafferty with Nakajima. Hits Nakajima. Here's Ryota Nakajima. Cutting through, puts that one in the box, deflects off Lopez, bouncing ball up top, cleared away by the Cougars. Watkins breaks that one up in the middle. Watkins veers back, hits Nakajima. Nakajima has a tough spot, tries to veer around the defender. Beautiful defensive play, however, by Leonardo Vitali.
Ooh.
This one through the box once again, just deflects away.
Coach is looking slowly at the bench, seeing who he has available. Maybe get some subs in. Try something different.
This one put all the way back towards midfield and put out a play, I believe, off a Cougar, and it will be. It'll be Crusader ball. With a dozen minutes and change to play in this ball game, Crusaders lead by 1. And in control, Bressanelli, the captain's badge for Rafferty on the near side. Bressanelli, the lone goal in this game from Andres Gomez, assist number 11 for Gomez. Nakajima cutting through. Nakajima threading the needle. Nakajima all alone in a perfect ground ball, easily taken care of by Freemeyer on the low shot. My goodness, has he been good.
Yeah. And also the mileage he has probably in his legs today is probably insane. He's all over the place.
He's made 11 saves. On 12 shots, it's 1-0. The shots right now are 25 total and 12 on goal for the Crusaders with 15 corners. 2 shots, both on goal for Cleary. It's a 1-0 game. Here's Rafferty. Back up for Watkins. Archboom. Barun with space in front of the bleachers. Over on the near side wing. Bruin fills the center lane. It's Harami with it who cuts back. Harami trying to get it back to his defense. It's broken up and now Cleary looking to get this thing out of danger. Good play by Archboom to disrupt that breakout. Here's Bressanelli, the goal scorer for Matthew Rafferty. 11 minutes to play now in this second half. Crusaders looking to close out and hang on to the 1-0 score. Cougars looking for the draw. Rafferty through the middle for Suzuki. Renaro testing, you ready to check in the game. Had a big goal against Indiana Tech, the freshman. Suzuki. Brune. Jan Brune dancing along. Brune with a nice touch looking towards the corner, but it goes out of play. Couldn't get to it in time.
Seems like Crusaders start playing more of individual soccer. They ran out of ideas. They tried everything today. And even that goal, I would even consider maybe lucky, maybe not lucky, but definitely another goal you can get every day. So definitely the defense kind of outsmarted us of Cougars, or outsmarted the Madonna's team, so I'm pretty sure players are exhausted.
This one goes out of play. Bressanelli near midfield chips this one all the way behind, looking for Nakajima. Ryota Nakajima in pursuit, but that one booted away by Leonardo Vitali all the way out and off the head of a Cleary defender. Not sure which one right there. There was about 3 in the vicinity. And it goes out of play, and the Crusaders have another opportunity. Another corner.
It's pretty much story of the second half. Corner, corner, corner.
The Crusaders with corner number 16. This one in the box, in the back of the, no! Did it cross? Did it? It did! It was saved by a defender with the leg. They said and played on, but it goes in the back of the net, and the Crusaders make it 2-0, the potential nail in the coffin, seemingly. Believe that was off of Felipe Archboom with it.
Another defender who scored today. It's pretty much same way.
We'll have to see. I'm really not sure which body that went off of.
It was Felipe.
They give the goal to Felipe Archboom. Another defender makes it 2-0 Crusaders off the corner. 2 corner goals for the Crusaders. They're big time, and they lead 2-0 because of it, and that could be the potential nail in the coffin for the 3 points.
But even after that goal, I saw Jan telling players to hurry up to start the game ASAP. So that just tells you they want to score more, I guess.
Not satisfied with just 2-0. That's the score here on the Madonna Athletics Network. The Cougars have been kind of in a shell the entire game, just playing protect mode. And the Crusaders have done a great job. They get another corner. Both of their goals have been on corner kicks. Here's another. They've both been in this half. We have 9 minutes to play. This one high, going to cross the other side. Bruin the first to it. Good play by Freemeyer to collect that one off a couple hops.
Seems like Crusaders finally found the secret formula how to get to the scoring opportunities.
It's going to be another corner now on to the near side. Crusaders 2, Cougars nothing, 8:45 to play here in the second. Madonna looking for a big-time victory here at home. This one low line drive. Bessinelli gives it back to Watkins. Basically a second attempt at the corner on the short side post. Freemeyer right there to take care of it. Boy, has he been electric today. At 13 saves on 15 shots in 82 minutes for Austin Freemeyer. The junior from Kalamazoo has been sensational.
Yeah, there was a couple 100% chances where he just saved those, so score should have been way higher than it is, but it's all thanks to him.
I can tell you about that from basic numbers. The Crusaders now are nearing 30 shots. They have 15 on goal. Andres Gomez looking to check back into the game as we're under 8 minutes to play in this ball game. Corner for Cleary. This will be their first of the game. The Crusaders have had 18. Corner from the far end. This one chipped on the post, booted out of the play by the Crusaders. I believe that was Jan Brun or Gabriel Bressanelli. They were both there. This one is for sure Brun as he puts this one high in the air. 7.5 minutes to play here in Livonia. 2-0 the score for the Crusaders. The wind picking right back up again. It's been kind of in and out the entire day. Here's Bressanelli. Rafferty down the left side. Suzuki. Rafferty. Good cut. Rafferty back to Suzuki. Suzuki sets up and has time. He cuts back in. Goes on to the left side wing. Back over. Through ball for Nakajima. Broken up all the way up top for Selma. Selma turning. Selma firing. Just wide.
Not much time left in this game. Both teams are, I believe, still trying to score. So both coaches putting in some new players.
6.5 minutes to play. The Crusaders lead by 2. The nail in the coffin at the given moment stands originally as Bressanelli to be the difference maker, but the absolute final was the goal that was just scored by Felipe Archbold. His second shot and his first on goal finds the back of the net off the corner. One of the 18 corners for the Crusaders. Make it 19. Here's Andres Gomez.
Let's get him another assist.
Looking for assist number 12 to potentially, how other games play out, be the leader in the country. High in the air, off the head and away. I believe that was Bressanelli again. Looking for maybe number 2 of his game and number 2 on the assist category for Andres Gomez. 5:45 to play. Looking to clear this one out. Freemeyer. This one put back in off the head of Teston. Nakajima in pursuit, but Freemeyer's going to come to the top of his box to take care of it. Back up top, Teston a good touch, looking for Gomez. Gomez has it off a deflection. Here's Andres Gomez to the far side. Harami leaves back for Brun. 5 minutes to play on the dot. Here's Brun. Brun all alone. Brun, beautiful move. Brun into the box. Brun all alone. Freemeyer, what a save. Rebound, shot scored. Freemeyer's down. Right now it stands at 3-0. It's Ryota Nakajima.
Brun did the whole work. Got a nice opportunity.
Brun Everything was done by number 8. Cut through traffic. About 5 defenders. Boots it away into the box. Got a shot. Freemeyer made a sliding save. Rebound to Nakajima, who just throws it into the back of the net. And if there wasn't already a nail in it, there's a nail in it now. It's 3-0 Crusaders.
Yeah, that kind of gives nice ring to it. That sounds way better than just 2-0.
That's the 17th shot on goal for the Crusaders today. 32 total shots, 14 stops for Freemeyer. He made one right there on Jan Brun, but couldn't make another. With 4:15 to play, it's 3-0 Madonna.
Did you hear that last sentence? What coach says, boys be men.
Dan Bully trying to get his team to still play with pressure because the Crusaders don't think they're taking any foot off the pedal. 4 minutes on the dot to play here. Nakajima just scored, fight through traffic. Good chip for Gomez. Gomez trying to find something. Gomez leaves. Going to be a tough opportunity. Looking on the far side. That would have been pretty for Ren Suzuki.
Yeah, it's funny. Gomez doesn't even want to score. He just wants to get that assist.
Leads the country in it for a reason.
Yeah, he never looks at the goal.
Brun over on the near side. Rafferty in pursuit. Too much goes out of play. 3.5 minutes to play here in Livonia. What was a scary first half in terms of Madonna having all the pressure in the world, not being able to find the back of the goal. Kind of was getting reminiscence of that Taylor game earlier in the season where the Crusaders outplayed the Trojans, possessed the ball 99% of the game, but ended in a 0-0 tie that for a lot of the time maybe still hurt the national ranking a bit.
And
maybe prolonged them from getting national ranking as they had big wins over receiving votes teams, convincing wins over receiving votes teams. But that draw, that 0-0 draw hurt. This one crossed, blown dead, but was taken care of by Freemeyer nonetheless. You were starting to get reminiscence of the Taylor Trojans game here on the Madonna Athletics Network. It was a 0-0 tie for the Crusaders, despite heavily outshooting and outpossessing. But they've been able to find the back of the net 3 times. Road to Nakajima, the most latest. Bressanelli, Nakajima, Archboom. Not in that order, but all 3 of them have found the goal. And it is a 3-0 game with just north of 2 minutes to play here in Livonia. Brun going to break up that defensive opportunity. Brun into the corner, tries to chip it to the middle. Archboom has to slide tackle that one away. Here's an opportunity for Cleary, however. Cleary working it towards the box. This is the most dangerous chance they've had. It's blown dead. Selma hits the ground to get that one back up to Gomez near midfield. Whistle is blown. Foul is called. Going to go all the way back to the Crusader goal, but 1:50 to play now. We thank you all for tuning in here on the Madonna Athletics Network. We'll have more action on the Madonna Athletics Network as volleyball plays tonight at 7. We'll be back here right on the Madonna Athletics Network YouTube page. Subscribe to Madonna Athletics Network for any and all of the action caught by the Crusaders media team. Latest video put out is the men's basketball season preview interviews. Later there will be a volleyball match as well. For now, we got 80 seconds left. The Crusaders still with the ball on the offensive side where it's been for a majority of this ball game. This one goes near midfield out of play. Bressanelli, the first goal scorer, the man who has the decider and probably the game winner at the end of the day. As 60 seconds remain in this ball game, Crusaders clinging to a 3-0 victory over Cleary. In reference, the team that the Crusaders tied, Indiana Tech also beat the Cougars 3-0. Rafferty for Nakajima just scored a goal as Ryota Nakajima. Nakajima crosses this one off the body of a defender, back out. 40 seconds to play in this game as we await the victory for the Crusaders. Rafferty into the box, headed away, back out to Matthew Rafferty. Takes another crack at it. This one a jumping Freemeyer takes care of. Pad his stats a little bit, make it look a little better. He's been sensational all day. I believe that's save 15. No matter what it is, the keeper was the only way. This game is not more, as the Crusaders have heavily controlled the Cougars. The final numbers as this clock ticks down from 10. Crusaders 33 shots, 18 on goal. They lead 3-0. Could be another one on goal. Deflects away up into the air, and that will do it for the game. 3-0 the final score. The Crusaders take care of business over the Cougars from Cleary in a big-time convincing 3-0 win on the Madonna Athletics Network. As always, Sean Mass and Nicola Sasaroga taking you through all the action here on the Madonna Athletics Network. Thank you for making us a part of your absolutely gorgeous, little bit chilly, but ultimately gorgeous mid-October